Battlefield 1 gets specialized, For Honor gets 2 new heroes, a quick Dynasty Warriors 9 update, and Spotify finally comes to Xbox. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin, and welcome to your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, need y'all to do those 3 quick things for me. First one, drop an ammo crate for that like button. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. Battlefield 1 is getting specializations, and specializations are basically squad perks from Battlefield 4, except for they will be individual based on the specialist you are. So if you are a medic, it'll be based on that. If you're a support, it'll be based on that. And like I said, they're just Battlefield 4 squad perks, but on an individual basis. And they are currently available in the PC CTE. They haven't said anything about when they will come to the console CTE, because consoles require a little bit more nuance in order to update, but they'll have a set of different parameters and specializations based on your class. General ones, you'll get flak, so incoming damage from explosions is reduced by 15%, cover incoming suppression is reduced by 25%, quick regen, decreased time before out of combat heal by 20%, quick unspot, decrease the length of time you are spotted by 2 seconds, bayonet chaining, the bayonet charge lasts longer and recovers more quickly. I don't know why they would do this, because everyone in the community hates bayonet charge, because it's basically a quick flinch overkill skill that doesn't require anything but you to click a button to get out of whatever, problem you're in. But I digress on that. Hasty retreat, increase your maximum sprint speed by 10% while you are suppressed. Camouflage, when moving slowly or stationary, you are invisible to spot flares. That one's going to be key, especially in a lot of the big game modes. Each individual class also has their own certain specializations. Juggernaut, control demolition for assault. Control demolition, you can detonate TNT sequentially, and Juggernaut, your gas mask also reduces explosion damage by 15%. For the medic, you get stimulant syringe, which is reviving an ally. It will give you and the person you revive 20% sprint speed for 8 seconds. It does not stack, so if you revive a bunch of people, you'll only get that 1 stack. Concealed rescue, down squad mates within 20 meters, drop smoke to cover their revival, and it's a 40-second cooldown. I don't know if that means that if a whole bunch of people around you get killed, that they're all gonna drop smoke, or even if there's a bunch of medics, is like everyone gonna drop smoke if they're running this. It's gonna get a little crazy if there's just smoke everywhere all the time. I really hope they dial that in, but we'll see. Support, you get unbreakable, incoming suppression is reduced by 75% when your bipod is deployed. Pin down, the duration of enemy remains spotted is extended via suppression, so if you suppress somebody, you can spot them longer. And scout, you'll get scapegoat. A decoy is automatically deployed when struck below 35 health by a distant enemy, so on a 30-second cooldown. Perimeter alarm, when your trip mine is triggered, enemies within 15 meters are marked on the minimap, so it's basically a quick spot flare. And that they'll be available to try on the PC version of the CTE, but they haven't exactly said when the PS4 and Xbox One version will be available. But these are, they're going to require some tweaking, because I can see some of them being overpowered. I can see some of them drastically changing how the game is played, but hopefully DICE does a good enough job where they tweak it while adding these things. It's good to see that they're adding stuff to this game, especially with it coming to EA Access pretty soon. So it's good to see them adding new things to the game, even this late in its cycle. But I really hope that they dial this in. So hopefully the CTE on the PC version as well as the console version, once it comes to that, works out all the kinks of the OP stuff, the not very useful stuff, and they can dial it in before actual release of In the Name of the Czar. For Honor is getting 2 new heroes in the form of Highlander and Gladiator. Gladiator, who fights for the Knights, carries a trident, a shield, and he's light armored. He's very agile, and he has a lot of stamina and faster cooldowns than most of the other heroes. He can also punch enemies to set them up for stuns and attacks. It is like he's a very quick, agile character. And also the Highlander, who is a Viking. He uses a claymore. He is, what you expect a Highlander to be. Big, burly, very focused on defense and counterattacks, but he has a lot of blocking movements, and they'll be available for 15,000 steel each starting August 22nd. If you have the season pass, you can get them on August 15th. This is all part of season 3. So if you still playing For Honor with the upcoming dedicated servers, which is fantastic, but that should have been there from the beginning. Like, Ubisoft really missed their opportunity to make For Honor everything it could be, from not having dedicated servers and having so many server and matchmaking issues, connection issues, to just stay in the match without getting kicked, and the whole microtransaction thing where they were like, you're not even supposed to unlock everything in For Honor. Like, they shot themselves in the foot. Like, they had lightning in a bottle and they dropped it on the floor and then zapped themselves. Like, that's how I feel For Honor came about. But it's a fantastic game. It provides a nice, detachment from normal competitive games, and it provides enough of a skill gap to where if you're new, you can get in there, maybe flesh out a few kills. But if you really take the time to master the systems, you can get really, really good. So it's one of those games that's easy to pick up, very hard to master. And I really hope that Ubisoft fixes the ship. I know we'll see a For Honor 2 come down the line, even though it looks like Rainbow Six Siege and For Honor, they're going to a more service-based thing where they just keep updating it, but they never actually give a second one. That's possible, but I feel like in order to reset what was wrong with For Honor, or the ambiance around For Honor, they're gonna have to do it too, like Destiny did. We'll see. August 15th for the season pass holders, Gladiator and Highlander. August 22nd for everybody else. And for the last few stories, Dynasty Warriors 9, just a quick update. It has now been revealed that it is also coming to Xbox One and PC via Steam once it comes west. It was originally a PlayStation 4 only game, but once it comes west, like we pretty much all knew, Dynasty Warriors 9 will also be on Xbox One and PC. Anybody who thought this was going to remain a PlayStation thing, I don't know why, because all the Dynasty Warriors go on everything, and regardless of how much people don't like them, they sell, relatively well for the genre they are, even though they pop them out like candy. Dynasty Warriors 9, though, with the open world, I think it'll benefit from the open world just because of the game that Dynasty Warriors 9 is. And in the last quick update, Spotify is finally coming to Xbox One. If you've been waiting for it, you will have the opportunity to pick it up soon. It'll come to the preview members first. They have a preview of what the Spotify app looks like, and I'll link that down below so you can look at the overall layout and see what you like or what you don't like about the design. But it should come to Xbox One somewhere within this month. It's been on everything else. The reason it took so long to come to Xbox One because Spotify had a direct deal with Sony based on their music licensing and other stuff, so they got it and they kept it for a while. Now I guess that deal is over and it's finally coming to Xbox One. So for those of you who are looking out for it, you'll have your opportunity to use it. For those of you who are using this as some sort of boon for why PlayStation is better, which I don't know why, because the music app, and then it's crazy that the same people who do stuff like that say these systems are all about games, but you brag about Spotify. Weird, I know, but it'll come sometime this month. They haven't said exactly when. It'll still be in preview, so the preview program members will probably get it pretty soon, and then it'll come at the end of the month or in next month's update, I would say, for everyone else. That's all the news I got for today. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything I covered in the comment section or on Twitter at DaRealMastalin. Swing by the stream, chat it up there. Mixer.com/DaRealMastalin. Me, rest of the broadband bullies, we get it in. It's been your boy Mastalin, always giving you the real. Love y'all like some play cousins. I'll at y'all tomorrow, and I'm out.